What's going on, you guys? It's me, Mr. Longbags, bringing you another tutorial, another Strikepack mod pass tutorial for the Call of Duty Warzone game pack. Now, I know I told you guys I was going to be bringing you that much Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but I did also promise that every time Collected Minds brings some sort of update, change, or anything, I got you guys. I know I'm kind of late, maybe a day or two late, but I got you guys. Without further ado, you read the title. I'm going to explain anything. Let's jump straight into it. Here's the game packs. First slot. Call of Duty Warzone version 1.2.0. It's not that much of a huge difference, a huge update, like a big change and everything. It's just a few things. Now, what they got new is slide cancel mod, as well as a few changes to aim assist, and I'll explain that momentarily. Now, both they did it to both the optimized and the Warzone, so this is pretty much the same. My go-to is Warzone. That's why I'm going over to Warzone. I prefer the Warzone because you get everything in one. Especially for my videos, this just makes things a lot easier. Jumping straight into it, you guys already know I got to match in-game settings at all times. Now I'm changing it to standard. I'm playing at standard for now on. It's my go-to, not linear, not dynamic. To each his own. You guys want to play dynamic, linear, go ahead. I personally like standard. I feel like standard works best. Now also for the in-game aim assist, Collective Minds changed their theory now. They changed their advice. Now they used to recommend playing focusing or precision instead of just standard, but now they say just leave it on standard. Me, I just leave everything on standard because what I notice is that Collective Minds, the way they set and they do all their testing and their mods and they're all that jazz, they go about default settings and they go about doing it through just standard aim assist. So that's why I noticed, and I guess that's why they're recommending now. They changed up their whole thing, and they say just run standard for best results. And you could read that in the manual as well. They do recommend playing standard now. So I just leave the curve type standard and in the options instead of focusing and stuff, I just leave standard. So both standard. I play 7.7, and my EDS sensitivity I believe is a 1.0. They do still recommend that. So they stand behind running just 1.0. Yeah. So I just leave everything as smooth as possible. I like these mods and stuff to run as smooth as possible, and I explain to you guys, running everything default. If you guys want to change or have your own preference, just like a lot of people do, go ahead, try experimenting, running linear, dynamic, whatever, and you don't gotta take Collective Minds advice. You guys can still run focusing. But I'm just letting you guys know what they said and every changes that come from them. Now, global mods. Here I was like, what the heck is all this? It's just this easy abbreviation. It's just easy lettering that they got, like, instead of having like it all typed out right now. So for example, hair triggers, you got HT, turbo melee is TM, shake reload is SR, and slide cancel is SC. So these you can have a mixed match. You could run all four of them. Three, just you get the idea. So I run hair triggers. I love hair triggers. And now I'm going through the slide cancel. So you can have both. I can have them both as well in global mods. Now having slide cancel here just enables it in game to work. You crouch burn at all times. So let's say you have a paddle left or your right paddle assigns to circle. You could just hold that paddle for a few seconds and it's going to slide cancel automatically for you every time. You can also have it slide cancel assigned to a specific paddle, which I'll get into at the bottom of the list. But I don't prefer that because I like to have my paddles free, so like that I could remap it to whatever I want, whatever button I wish. You guys already know that. So if you have like a paddle mod set to a specific paddle, you would not be able to remap it. I don't like that. So I like to always leave my paddles free so I can remap on the fly whenever I need to change my buttons. Aim assist intensity. Now this is new. This you can, the higher you go in this, the more screen shake you're gonna get. But a lot of you guys swear by 18. Like from 15 to 20, even 21, don't go below 15. 15 is Collective Minds go-to. That's their recommended to get the least amount of screen shake with the best aim assist results. Now, I'm just go with default. I'm just go with 15. A lot of you guys say, going higher increases aim assist and makes it stronger. I'll just stay at 15 for the sake of the video, and I just like to leave everything as smooth as possible. Some of you guys can deal with the screen shaking a little worse than 15. By all means, go for it. But I don't advise going past 20 or 21, to be completely honest, because the screen shake is going to get ridiculous. So try to stay between 15 and 20. 21 is pushing it. If you want, you can try, but I'll just stay at 15. Now, here's the tricky part a lot of you guys want me to break down. Aim assist, drift correction degree, and aim assist, drift correction strength. First off the back, leave these two at 0. Worry about your aim assist intensity first. Once you get this down packed and ADS and how you like it, the least amount of screen shake, then see just ADS without moving your right analog stick and see if you get any kind of drift. You know, analog drift, we all know what analog drift is. This is when you ADSing and the aim starts to like drift off to like left, right, up, down. See if you get any of that. If you barely get any drift, barely, I don't even recommend messing with this. Just leave this 0-0 if you get any kind of drift. If you do, I wouldn't even recommend messing with this at all. I recommend just messing with the analog dead zone that's in Modern Warfare in the options menu itself. You know, the 0.5 and 0.0, that the 0.5 is a default. See if you could correct your drift with that first. Correct your analog drift with that first before coming on here, because this could be very confusing. And aim assist drift correction degree goes all the way up to 360. So you can edit your a completely full circle 360 your aim wherever direction is drifting off to. But you have to come on here and keep playing with this and setting it up and assigning the numbers and stuff like that. There is another alternative way of doing it in game, and it's very confusing. It involves going into menu mode, holding left on the D-pad for a few seconds and pressing this. I don't want to bring you guys that. I'm gonna show you where you could go to read it for yourselves, and then you can go about doing that. I'm not gonna show you guys in gameplay. I don't want to confuse you guys. To me, it's a headache, and you guys already know I like to bring you guys the most quickest, easiest ways of going about all this mods and strike packs like that and the mod pass. But if you really need to edit your drift correction, I'll show you how to pull up the manual and read it within mod pass. But I'm not going to be showing you guys in gameplay because I don't want to give you guys a headache. Now, the aim assist drift correction strength only goes up to 30. This determines how strong this is going to be. So let's say you have this at like let's say your ADS your camera's drifting, and let's say you have it at 30. 30 makes it better for you. It makes it more accurate. You know, less drift. You got to put this, let's say, try to have it, you know, like at a 2 or 3, because this is gonna be very strong. This is gonna determine how strong this is. So just because you have this at this, don't assume all right, you're good to go, because you gotta have to play with this also. This is gonna determine how strong this is again. So just play with it, and if not, like I said, I'll show you guys towards the end of the video how to pull up the manual and read about that. But that's my breakdown. That's my way of breaking down exactly what this whole jazz was. It's just pretty much if you have analog drift. But like I said, my preference, my advice, you don't gotta take it, but I have to give my advice. Just try correcting your drift if you have drift. Just do it within the Modern Warfare options. In the options menu, they have like the dead zone. That's pretty much what the drift is. You can correct your drift using the analog dead zone. Alright, now just leave this weapon swap. Fast reload disabled. I leave that disabled. I don't really like to use fast reload. And everything else is pretty much the same. Regular fire, aim assist, disable, regular fire, aim assist. Now, I'm gonna show you the paddle mods. See, you can have slide cancel now, and toggle slide cancel sprint. But we're gonna have slide cancel and show you guys that it's like it is good. It's a godsend. Like one of my subscribers said, it is a godsend, because we all used to do it like ourselves, like sliding and you know XX and running and doing that. So you can do it all with just a push of a paddle. So it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. But I like to have my paddles no disabled, so like that I can remap my paddles to whatever button I feel I want that is necessary, and that's it. And these are just my loadouts. So yeah, you can follow along, pause, rewind, whatever you gotta do, or just have your own settings and follow along with the video with your own settings. But this is my go-to. I'll leave this on 0-0, and yeah, again, I'm leaving the aim assist intensity on 15. That's the default. If you don't like 15, if you think it's too weak or too strong, whatever, just go up. But I advise don't go below 15, because then your aim assist pretty much won't be working. The aim assist mod won't be working. So I'm going into the video with just 15, and let go. Now I got you guys here in the custom game. I'm gonna show you guys the slide cancel. But first, what we need to do. Okay, yes, I do have AI here, just so I can show off the aim assist a little bit. But what do we gotta do? Go into my pass mode. So hold that small black button on the left side of the strike pack. Click that right paddle. Eyes are shining white and blue, white and blue. First LED light. I'm in the Warzone game pack. Now if I'm running, all I gotta do is just hold the left paddle for a few seconds. You see that? Hold it and let it go. Hold it and let it go. That's it. So if you see quick enough, it'll just constantly keep sliding. It'll just constantly keep sliding and getting up. Look, before it was a hassle. You used to slide and have to get up yourself, but now you can constantly keep. You can, if you're fast enough, you can just keep doing it mad fast. And they also have toggle where all you have to do is just press the paddle and then it'll do everything. It'll do everything for you. But me personally, I find this to be a lot better. Pretty dope. Because without it, let's just say I turn off the strike pack, no mods. The old school way, you have to go like this. You have to like press like multiple buttons. Like it was hard. And then even if you just slide back then, see, you wouldn't even be able to get up. Before, I say back then like it was a long time ago. before they updated the game pack. But yeah, I have assigned to the left paddle is my circle. You can also assign to the right. So I say I want the right to be circle. Same thing. See, slide with the right, and it's pretty dope. See. And let me go back to my original settings. Now, I want to show you guys aim assist. Now, if I just ADS, I want to explain what the job I'm talking about. So, ADS, see, I barely have any kind of drift whatsoever. See, any kind of drift whatsoever. Now, if you can see that slight shaking in the background, you can see the screen shaking. That's normal. A lot of people are like, oh, my screen shaking. That's normal. That's because of the aim assist mod. That's normal. You're gonna get that screen shake no matter what. The higher you go above 15, 16, 17, 20, the stronger the screen is going to be shaking. You know, the stronger you're going to get the screen to shake. But I'm focusing on my drift right now. See, I don't got no drift. What you see that the gun moving a little slightly, that's sway. That's not analog. That's not the drift. That's not analog drift or whatever. That's just the weapon sway. That's natural weapon sway. Every game that you play is going to have weapon sway. Every FPS game pretty much. Like ADS nowadays is going to have like weapon sway. So that's normal. That's normal. But if you have like drift, like something worse that's like this, or your control's going on like to the left or the right like this, then you got to fix that. But like I said, I recommend first trying to adjust it within right here, the dead zone. Right here, the default is 0.5, so I'll leave it at 5. But if you got like hella drift, like try increasing and stuff like that. But I just leave it at 5. That was the default. This is a fairly new controller, so yeah, I'll just leave it at 5. I barely get any kind of drift whatsoever, as you can see. I don't have no drift. The gun moving again, that's like weapon sway. That's natural within the game. That's nothing really you could do about it. And that shaking is because of the aim assist again. So the higher you go above 15, the stronger it could be. A lot of people swear by it, but a lot of people also can't handle that shaking. So a lot of you guys can't handle the that background shaking being way too strong. So 15, customer might say 15 is the go-to. But everyone's different, to each his own. Now let me just see if I can find that. Okay. Can you move? I want you to move. Don't kill me. I'm trying to get this AI to move like that. I can show you guys the aim assist. 15 can be to a lot of people they can think it's like it's kind of weak. If it is in your case, for me it's fine. If that's the case for you, try increasing it by 1 or 2. Maybe go up to like 17, 18, I would say, maybe 18.
Enemy at the dumpster.
Hey, I'm still there. Hey, I was camping. I want to show you guys the aim assist. I want him to move. But yeah, just keep in mind again, the higher you go, the more crazy that shake is going to be. A lot of you guys had a lot of questions about that, like, oh, I get my screen shakes, this and that, and the third. That's natural, guys. That's gonna happen within the mod, with the aim assist mod, because that's how it works. It's fighting the in-game aim assist to get it abused, if you will, the most they can. Now I'll show you my settings again: standard, curve, and standard. So they recommend standard here for the aim assist. They used to recommend focusing and precision, but now they just said leave it on standard. I guess because they did all their testing. Like I said, they did all their testing standard. So that's it. That's basically it.
Enemy at the forklift.
Now I'm gonna show you guys where you can go to actually read up on more about the correction. Now I'm gonna show you guys where in the manual you can go to Mod Pass to pull up to explain, and you can read more about correcting your drift, the drift correction and stuff like that, and the strength. Now once you're inside your game pack for Warzone or the optimized game pack, whichever one you are using, at the top for all these game packs for any game, Collector always has a manual for us. You're gonna want to click this, click that manual. It's gonna open up a window and it's gonna bring you to the Mod Pass website, modpassmanual.ca. Here you got all the list of games, and here's a breakdown of the complete Warzone game pack. You guys can read. It's a lot of reading. I sure tell don't like reading, but I'm showing you guys that for those of you who want to read more in depth and how to adjust your drift, come down here. This is all the mods and stuff like that you can read about. That's within this game pack. See table of contents. What you want to look for is aim assist adjustables. Click here for the aim assist adjustables. Here you can read. Here's a quick breakdown of aim assist intensity, which I already explained to you guys. Aim assist drift correction degree, and then the strength. The strength determines how strong the degree is going to be. The degree is pretty much just adjusting the drift. Determines the angle at which the mod tries to correct any camera drift that you may experience while using the aim assist mod. See? But if you ain't not experiencing no drift, again, my advice to you: don't even mess with it. Don't even worry about the numbers. Come here. We recommend visiting the menu navigation. Click this section right here. Now it's gonna open up this. Disregard my loud ass PS4. It sounds like a damn jet engine. See, this is where I will explain to you. Where I did want to explain to you guys that it could get very confusing. So here you can come here and read all this. This is how you gotta enable menu mode by holding left on the D for 5 seconds. Navigate with these buttons. PS4, then Xbox here. You gotta navigate upper class. And then these will navigate up within a mod within that class. Here are the classes, here are the mods. The number indicates, this number indicates how many flashes. So 1 green flash, four green flashes. And then these numbers indicate the flashes for purple. Aim assist. You can read all of this, and you're going to want to come here. You can also adjust in-game the intensity as well, for those of you that don't want to like do it within the game pack. But like I said, I advise you could skip all this. If you know your numbers and what you want to run, do everything within the game packs like that. You can see the numbers for yourself. You can see what you're doing. But here you can adjust the aim assist drift yourself. Click R3. Just read all of this. It's confusing. I know it's a lot of work, but Customize has this here for you guys if you guys want to like know how to edit it yourself in game. But I advise not showing this to you guys because it's a headache. It's a huge headache. I know a lot of you guys want to avoid that. You just want to get straight to the punch, and I'll show you guys the best way. But if this is something that's very affecting you that you really want to get into, then just read it, and this is how to assign it. This is how to come to the manual itself, the Warzone manual. Just read, and you guys will be able to set it up. But like I said again, I'm gonna say it a million times: if you're not experiencing no drift, don't even touch it. Don't even worry about it. Leave your values at 0. Just turn it off. Alright? So hope this video helped you out about this new addition and new update that Collector has brought to the table for us for Warzone and Optimized Game Pack. If the video helped you out, drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Check out my other content. And I'm out. Stay safe. Peace. Hey guys, if you're looking to get your own Strikepack, Cronus Max Plus, Cronus Zen, or anything off of the Collective Mind store, be sure to save yourself 10% off by using my special code Mr. Longbacks at checkout, or simply clicking the link that's in the description of this video.